So remember a short while ago, I showed you how I was doing my cookbooks. This is just one of 3. So I didn't know what to make, and I had this ground meat in the fridge that had already thawed out. And I didn't have time to make what I wanted. So I used this for inspiration, in other words, instead of just thinking in my little pea brain, what can I do with ground meat? La, 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 la. So I look in here, and what I found today was my Sloppy Joe mix recipe that I make. See this one here. So I got my stuff out, and I'm gonna make Sloppy Joes today. Sorry about my camera work. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Anyway, so I'll bring you over to my stove to see. And Joey and Dukar, do you still make this? After how many years ago that I showed you this? I thought I remember you saying you still make that. Oh, your kids are long gone and grown like mine. But once in a while, you gotta make your homemade Sloppy Joe. I kind of forgot. I don't know why it's not written on there. It should be. I usually put a splash of vinegar in. Just a splash of vinegar. I don't know how I forgot that. So here I am at the stove, breaking up the ground meat. And I put onion in, but you can use dried onions. Okay, you know, those kind that we talk about. And the ingredients are pretty simple here. A little bit of green pepper, a little dried onion, these 2 buddies here, and some celery seed, as opposed to putting celery in there. I need to get a little bit of chili powder out and some garlic that I better get in here as soon as the meat stops browning. Here, let me show you. Okay, take you over to here. Yeah, okay. So, a little can of tomato sauce, but some ketchup also, okay? And then, what am I forgetting? I forget what I'm forgetting. But I just call these Sloppy Joes. And you get everything in there, and you would be surprised. I guess it's like a little bit of mustard, a little bit of this and that. So take a little screenshot if you need to. And I have buns. I have some nice buns, so they'll go on there. Oh, and I'm gonna make, my daughter grows her own corn. So I'm gonna take this off the cob, and we'll make it in the skillet like that. I always put a little bit of water in the bottom of the skillet with the corn, and I get it a little bit cooked first, then it evaporates. Now put the butter and salt and pepper in, and sometimes a little bit sugar. And we'll just have some coleslaw and some other canned vegetable, you know, in addition to this. So, all right, there you go. Time to go get my brown sugar and put the other spices in. I gotta get the garlic in here. Just a nice, quick meal. Okay, just turned down the heat. So you can see the green pepper and the onion have like kind of disintegrated pretty much. Okay. And we like just nice soft bun with American cheese. Get some sloppy Joe. I don't put the cheese on second. I put it on first so that the meat kind of melts it. Look at that. And Thane might like pickles on his in addition. But this one's mine. And yes, I'm going to use, oh, there's a little green pepper. And we have our corn over here. Yes, I threw some butter in there. I put a little water, like I said, first until it evaporated. And then I know it's cooked.